Hi everyone, this is a reading and a tarot tip. Every other Sunday, I will be here live, going through the signs, checking in on the energy, and talking about astrology as well and how that's affecting the reading. And the alternate Sundays, I'm going to give you a reading and a tarot tip, just a general reading for whoever it resonates with. Okay, let's see what we have here. Cards are flying. We have the Queen of Wands. Um, Some of you might be getting a burst of energy. It might be a burst of I'm not taking this anymore. It might be a burst of I've had enough of this shit and I'm putting myself in power instead of feeling overpowered. But there's definitely like an awakening, and it has to do with energy and the impetus to change something, to do something, to be the change. Um, this could be in your own personal life, or it could be community stuff. Okay, let's pull another card before I tell you which one that one was. Very interesting. Okay, so we have Page of Pentacles in the upright. So some kind of new offer, new stability, or somebody's coming with you to you with a message of, would you like to start this, whether it's a business or a relationship or whatever. In between this incredible Queen of Wands and the two court cards, we have a major arcana, and it is the Lovers, and it's in reverse. So the Lovers is the Gemini card. It used to be called the Choice. This reading is going to go two ways. For some of you, this is just deconstructing the idea that there's one person and only one person for you, or your attachment to the person that's already in your life as being the only way of being happy. Um, there's just a detachment here. But I don't know that it's a detachment to your current relationship or the person that you want, if that's somebody that you really want, you've wanted for a long time. But it could just be a detachment to the concept and the construct of the only thing that's going to make me happy. Like if I don't have this, I would be devastated. If I don't have that, um, this person, this situation, this job, this house, um, idea that life can look different and that you can do something about it. This very much reads for somebody who felt like they were a side player in their own life, just kind of like playing the roles that life handed them, and keeping everybody else happy. And this is really moving into liberation, deconstruction. Pluto just moved into Aquarius. Pluto, of course, is about deconstructing so we can reconstruct. Um, and we have membership, and so we meet every Friday and Saturday. I'm live with astrology. Sundays are for tarot, and just why the astrology is affecting the tarot. But we were talking about how is Pluto going to change now? Because for a lot of people, because I use Placidus, still going through the same house. It's not necessarily changing house. That only applies if you're using whole house. Um, but the energy is different. And one of the ways that I said, because we have Uranus involved in the influence of Aquarius, is that Uranus isn't just surprise and the Tower card. It is liberation, and it is working with something instead of against it. So you could just kind of, instead of sitting back and watching these big construction vehicles, right? Pluto excavating things in your life, the subjects in that house. And we're also doing a whole learning series about how to understand the houses and the subjects, and the influences of them. But that's all membership stuff. But anyway, we were talking in membership because the one Friday and Saturday I'm live publicly, and then the other ones are different levels of membership. That now is the time for us to get in those vehicles instead of sitting and just watching what's going on, is to get and be in charge of what is getting deconstructed and reconstructed. And that is what this reading is giving. It's almost like you'd rather start out on your own terms with this page, with the stability the way you grow it, rather than be stuck to something that you probably had felt like was the only choice. Again, this could be a job, this could be a home, this could be where you live, this could be a partner. But this is you. You are inspired, you are moving, you are in charge, you are taking the power back. There's creative solutions. And you're probably very protected. You're probably in touch with your gifts. Um, Let me know if that, leave me a comment if this resonated for you. Um, the tarot tip I'm going to give you is, and this is perfect because this is what I said I was going to give. You can see that that card is in reverse. When you are reading for yourself, if you are just learning or confused why so many different people can have so many different meanings for a card, um, and that's something also we're going over in membership. It's kind of like reading the cards and how that kind of all works. So, not that you can do it exactly like somebody else, or not you do it some way that somebody says the only way, but so that it's accurate. You know, if you're reading the cards right, if it's constantly accurate, not just for you, but for anybody else you may be reading for, right? If in the beginning you're like, it's too much to take all this in, and then the reversals kind of confuse me, or what if I'm asking a yes or no question? You can simply say to your guides, I always thank them. Call back your power to yourself from anyone using it with or without your permission. Call back the power to the cards. Clear any energy from any past readings. And then before you shuffle, just say to your guides, today I'm not going to be taking any reversals. So I'm going to trust that you're going to give me the cards, knowing that if anything comes out physically in reverse, we're going to turn it the other way. So the message should be about all of the cards coming out in the upright. And then you don't have to worry, because it's almost impossible to just say, I'm not going to take, uh, or no cards are going to come out in reverse. Cards are always going to come out in reverse while you're shuffling, or they land funny. So in the beginning, you can simply say, and have confidence in the reading. If you say to your guides prior to reading, today I won't be taking any reversals. I trust you to give me the messages, knowing that they will only be read in the upright. And you can ask your guides to please be as clear and concise and as accurate as possible, and keep the messages simple. And that is how you start building a base of confidence, not only in yourself, but in your interpretation, your relationship with your cards, with your guides, because that is important. Okay, you've been wonderful. I've been Susie. Again, Sundays, every other Sunday, it'll be a reading and a tarot tip. Um, and then the other Sundays, I'm live going through the signs, picking up the energies through astrology and through the collective. And, the membership stuff is in the link in the box. And I'm first Friday of every month live, and that is astrology. And yeah, all the stuff is in the box. I love you. Now you love you. Bye.